Hey Virgo, this is Tara and welcome to your June 2016 Psychic Tarot Forecast. Thank you guys so much for joining me this month and happy June. Happy summertime, right? And first I want to talk a little bit about something that came up yesterday before I started doing these videos. You guys are, I'm not quite halfway through, but it's something that is top of mind for me because it's come up twice in two conversations just in the past week. And people asking me about if I believe in God and, you know, what does God feel like and who is my God and what's the value of God to me. And so it's interesting, two different conversations, and I just feel like that people are wanting to know more and more about their spirit, their connection to God or source or not. And for me, it feels like, it's a source. It feels like love, compassion, creativity, all there is and all that we can tap into. And especially when we, meditate, walk along nature on a path and listen to the birds and watch the animals and look at the trees. I mean, the spirit, the animal and nature world are so close to the spirit world, I feel. And I feel like when we're in that environment, then we get to take that deep breath and we really resonate on this spirit side, this soul that we have. In numerology, I call it your soul urge. And what that really is all the vowels in your name added up and reduced to one single digit. That tells me where your soul, your heart and soul are coming from. But what I'm really talking about is, how do you connect to? Do you have a support of like-minded people, or some people like to go to church, or this is really not a religious thing. I'm not trying to get into religion. This is very personal for each and everybody. But I do find that it's important. There's so many shows on TV, or several, I guess you'd say, about psychic mediums, and I do feel like people want to connect. People want to connect to themselves, those who've passed on, and really see more of an enlightenment. I'm getting the chills when I say that, actually, and usually that's an affirmative for me. Enlightenment. This is a 2 millennium now, so this is the time where we can really be hand in hand with each other. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of challenging. Life can be challenging. Life can be hard and corrupt, and not to be negative, but it can be. And then it can also be sweet and beautiful and wonderful. So it's how we look at it, and sometimes it's how we gain our strength, our source, and how we connect to that. So again, this is top of mind for me because it's come up twice, and so I'm just putting it out there to you all. And if any of you all would like to make comments on the value of your connection and how you connect or what you do, I would love to hear from you. You can either put it in the comments below or email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. I always love to hear from everyone who watches, and I appreciate that. So on to your reading, Virgo. Again, not meaning to be preachy or anything, but this has come up, so wanted to talk about it. All right, so this particular month for June, I'm selecting 4 cards from the Hanson Roberts Psychic Tarot deck and one from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel deck. So let's see what comes up for Virgo for the month of, well, they're a little bit active for you guys. The month of June 2016. Wow, time is really rolling. It's amazing. May is gone now. Oh, and happy Memorial Day weekend. Hope you have a nice one. I'm doing this at the end of May, right before the weekend, so have fun. Be careful. All right, so let's see what's going on for you guys, Virgo. Okay, all right. Well, I love the first card. Actually, this is a pretty nice spread overall. This is the 3 of Cups. Well, of course, the cups are about our emotions and how our happiness and how we feel. And the 3 is really festive. This is sort of a Thanksgiving type of feeling. being around others, celebratory, um, acknowledging someone. So it could be around a graduation. If not graduation, maybe you're getting together for a summer family reunion, or maybe you're just going on a cruise or something fun that you're doing, but it feels like you're going to be around other people. It can feel festive at times. It also feels like that you're going to take some downtime or some just relaxed conversation time with some folks, and that feels good to you. A little bit of possibly food, wine, again, feels relaxing and enjoyment to me. There's enjoyment for you guys. There's a lot of green around this, and oftentimes green can mean several different things to me when I'm doing readings. This particular reading, it feels like there's some healing time. So if any of you all have been through some stressful moments in the last months, and especially when we had Mercury retrograde, and well, Mercury wasn't the only planet in retrograde. It's out now, but it has been quite a challenging time. I've had done a lot of readings, people calling, and we just need to take that deep breath, and we're going through this humongous shift. So my feeling is that some of you really are taking a really, it's precious time for you. Precious time to be spending with friends, family, spa time. I feel like that's coming up for you, for some of you all. Now again, this is a general reading, Virgo. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if this doesn't speak to you, I would say listen to most of it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then look at your Rising and your Moon sign videos as well. All right, so the second card that comes up is the Two of Cups. So part of this month for you guys, Virgo, is really about love. It's about emotions. It's about happiness and fulfillment and feeling good on the inside, because the Two of Cups is a really nice relationship. This is two heads coming together. This is two people seeing eye to eye on a situation or in life. Maybe it's maybe it's a soulmate or another spiritual companion that you're going to go on this trip with that I was talking about previously. But it does feel like there's a real soul-to-soul connection here. Two can also mean, in numerology, it can mean a decision. It's two people, it's partnership. So it may be that it's not always about love, but it may be you're going into a partnership, a business partnership of some kind, and you're just really, really excited about that. Two in numerology, the reason I love it is because when I draw it out, when I'm doing people's charts, to me it feels like a swan. I do my charts by hand. So it's very peaceful, loving, diplomatic. So it feels like you're being diplomatic with others and patient, and it just feels like a time. Again, another Calgon moment. So it feels to me like, Virgo, you guys are going to have some R&R this particular month. Okay, well then I turn over the third card. And, it's funny, I was doing one of the signs yesterday. I'm trying to remember which one. But it felt totally like two different, readings. One was very active, and one part of the reading, two of the cards were very similar. The other two were very similar. And that's what's going on with you all today. The first two are about relaxation, love, friendship, celebratory happiness. And the second two are about action. Whew. Okay, so the third card that comes up is the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Rods. Well, this is a very assertive man. Creative, energetic, takes the horns and goes with it. Takes things by his hands, and he doesn't really think first. He's kind of fiery. He's very passionate about what he loves. So, you guys may be, after this R&R, around this time period, you guys may want to, maybe you're doing this because you're getting ready to really put some effort into your work and into possibly a project or something that you have been working on. or it could be, because I'm seeing a lot of red in this, and red denotes, for me, when I'm doing a reading, red denotes movement. I'm getting a lot of movement around this. Again, fiery. The knight sometimes begins before he should, before he has all the facts. So I guess what I'm saying here is this, with this rods are about taking action, creative action. So just make sure before you step over your feet and you run over, maybe another person, or just everyone, what is it? Lead, follow, but get the heck out of my way. That's kind of the nice way of saying it. Just make sure that, everything is taken care of, papers are in order. You're really feeling like this is the time to move forward. But I'm looking at the next card, and I'm kind of feeling like I feel like some of you all are really going to want to put things, you're really going to want to put things on the wheel of action. Just see that wheel turning. You're ready to get things going. Be meticulous about it. I know you as Virgo, you will. Make sure again that everything is supported by facts and information. I'm feeling good around this. Sometimes with the Knight of Rods, I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, you need to slow down a little. But with you guys, I feel like that you're going to make this move or some moves with backup and support. I do feel like there are other people that support you. I don't feel like this is just like a whim that comes over you. I do feel like it's something you've been thinking about, whether it's starting a new business, or it could be a new relationship or a business venture or partnership. But I do feel like that's coming for some of you guys. Okay. And the reason I told you I looked at the last card when I turned this one over, is the last card you have is the Chariot card. And the Chariot, to me, very much denotes that, okay, I'm ready to leave that behind. I'm ready to go on a new venture and see what else is out there. This is the masculine, the yin and the yang, balancing. So again, the Knight feels a little bit of Rods, feels balanced to me by the Chariot card, because it feels like that, you can see the yin and the yang symbol there, and the white and the blue, the darker Sphinx. So, and then there's stars, and then there's sun. So there's a real balance to this opportunity that you all are moving towards. It's not just, well, I think I'll do it, like the Fool, the Fool card, the Fool, Fool. The Fool just kind of goes along, and he doesn't really know what he's doing, and he's like, oh, well, nix responsibility, nix, whatever, I'm going to have fun. This feels like it has a lot of meaning, determination, and it's built on a firm foundation. So some of you guys are going to really, after you get over this kind of like a love fest at the beginning of the month, or not even get over, but really enjoy your down time, your R&R time, you're really going to be in motion. And I was getting ready to say spiritual motion. Maybe some of you guys are going to seminars, or you're going to teach a seminar, or something that has to do with wellness, holistic, spiritual, metaphysical. It may be that you're taking, this came to me too, since the first part of the reading, is maybe you're going to take a loved one somewhere, and this is a funny feeling, but this maybe is a couples resort, couples retreat, and there's a lot of tools that can be learned from relationships or about relationships. It also has to do with property. I'm getting the word property again. So maybe you're going to, this is a different form, but maybe you all are going to take a look at some property to purchase. I get that around you, Virgo, sometimes. Of course, you're an earth sign, but still, I have gotten that around you before. So I don't know if some of you are buying property to build, develop, ranch. Those are the different things I'm getting. I'm getting even by the sea, even by the coast or seaside. So this could be international, national, wherever your local local and or global. It feels like you could do this anywhere. Okay, so maybe some of you have really been looking at property and you have some high hopes up about some that you've put a contract on. All right, so fun month for you. Very active and loving. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. This is for Virgo 2016, and this card just wanted to come out. And okay. All right, past life relationship. Past life relationship is the romance card that came out for you, Virgo. You have known each other before. All right, so this could be a relationship you're in now, or this could be a relationship that's coming in this very possibly loving month for you all. But you know, I'm really one that's kind of into, well, I'm into past life, and then where we go from this into the spirit world, future life, future. But you know, when we feel like someone is very familiar, we meet someone, it's like, oh man, I feel so comfortable around you. That's usually a past life relationship that you've had with this person. So there's a lot of purple in this card. So to me, it feels like some of you know this, and maybe your spirit guides or your angels have talked to you about this, and or you're wondering about a relationship, because the purple is just standing out to me, and to me that means guided messages, angels talking to you. So I would just pay attention to that, Virgo. I think that there are some of you that are in relationships where you can just feel that connectedness and that love and that harmony, or it's coming up for you. So maybe on one of these trips you might meet someone. Just saying, that's a sweet card. It's an interesting card. Notice if there's anything that you all almost think alike, or you say things at the same time, or it's just like, wow, that's interesting, or oh, I was just thinking about that the other day, and he or she said it. So fun card. I always like to look into that. I do readings actually on past life relationships. Numerology tells me a lot about that. So if you want to know more about that, you can get a reading from me, and I'll look into past lives. I can look into this life, the relationship that you have. Numerology tells me a lot about that. I can look at, I'll of course draw cards, look into my crystals, and use my intuition. All right, Virgo, I hope you'll have a wonderful month. I really, really do. If you'd like a reading, you can reach me at www.taraventura.com. Schedule a reading. Look around the website, schedule a reading. There's testimonials. And also you can email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. I so appreciate all of you subscribers, viewers, and sharing with me what you want to see on these videos. So, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure and do so. And that way you'll receive these in your inbox each and every month. All right, Virgo, you'll have a fabulous June. Take care, be well, and I will see you soon.